the land in Labrador. We also talk about the criminal attitude in land below for the selling people there, so people can take on there, selling again, fake deep, and then they have to know come up. Everything they will explain to you in all of the related issues.
Being the one I want to understand on Wednesday and during the weekend Saturday. If I put my radio on, if I call Freedom FM, then people will better explain to me because people that are laying at home, then people will be me to understand.
They will explain to you, they will give you change, they will call you, ask them any question you're asking about your name, Benin. Whether somebody take name for you or you taking name for somebody, any question they will answer you. You know, regulation and guidelines are key to peace and development in any country. So the Liberian authority decide to have the program on the radio so that they can inform every Liberian about their land business because we tire every day we hear the opposite for the land, the opposite for the land. So the program is every Wednesday at 3 p.m. and a repeat will come on Saturday at 7 p.m. on Freedom FM 87.9.
Okay, thank you, Maureen. Thank you. Let me now go back my battery. Yeah, to listen to the Land Matter program. Thank you very, very much, my brother.
And don't forget when you go, tell your friend to listen to Freedom FM every Wednesday at 3 p.m.
Yes.
Shut. People will be there to give you information. You will call, you will ask your question. Any question you will ask, you will ask a question. The thing that everybody business, we don't want to learn trouble in the country. Labrador authority come educate the Labrador people about the land business. So please bear information.
Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. Yeah. Chiamba, come go buy my battery. Come go buy my battery. Let me listen to Freedom FM on Wednesday for Land Matter program. Yeah. This program is proudly sponsored by Land Matarit, the Swedish Survey, Mapping, Cadastral, and Land Registration Authority. Okay. A pleasant good afternoon again. This is a regular feature of the Land Matter program here on Freedom 87.9 FM. Piloting this program, I'm Veronica Moba, and my colleague here again,
Stephen Compton.
And today we have a representative of the Land Matter to talk about the Land Matter program. His name is
That's JONAH SEGBE. We get the name correct, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we don't want you to hold out in the content pronouncing your name. All right, so very go ahead.
I think now we can open the mic to JONAH to proceed on the Land Matter program. JONAH?
So good afternoon to the folks in Radio Land. My name is JONAH Jr. It's a pleasure being on your program, The Land Matter. The Land Matter is an hour program that comes away every Wednesday at the hour of 3 o'clock with a repeat on Saturday at hour 7 o'clock. Today, it's good to be here to share with you some important issues that will support your activities as you go about doing your land transaction. As we say, today we'll be discussing the issue of adherence to best practices within our land sector. But before that, let me bring greetings from the Liberian Authority through the office of the chairperson of the Liberian Authority, Honorable Attorney J. Adams Modobat Sr. It's good to be here and keep listening. As when we come back, we'll go directly into our topic. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Land Authority is now responsible for all land transactions, including survey, deregistration, title search, alternative land dispute settlement, and registration of other legal documents for land.
Tell me something, email, because I have been looking somewhere else.
Look no further, Nancy, for all the land.
and the control the runner to the Liberland authority. We remain grateful. So today, as you may be there, that we want to convey to you, if you have not heard about them, there are lands in Liberia, our land sector in Liberia. One of those laws that we will talk about today will be the Land Rights Act of 2018. The Land Rights Act. And number 2 law will be the allegation. And this law God safety measures that will guide you to go through all of the transaction, be it as a buyer or as a seller, or if you're even a surveyor, or if you are a customer community. So we are here to inform you. We are here to share with you our knowledge. We are here to talk to you, communicate with you, get your feedbacks. So today, we continue to say so that whenever you intend to purchase a land, whenever you intend to purchase a land in Liberia, we are saying as a buyer, your money, your time is of essence to us. So we are to what are we saying? We are saying if you want to buy, you need to do your or wicked people in the society that are to be elected, that so we are saying whenever you want to buy a land, the first thing you need to do as a buyer to save your time, to save your effort, to save your investment, your future investment, because we are aware, especially in Liberia, to accumulate a sum of money that you will use to buy a parcel of land. We know the constraint that is attached. We know what it means to deprive yourself. Maybe you're using $500 per day or $5 US per day to feed your home, or you intend to buy a piece of land, and you say, no, I think I need to reduce my expenditure. So you have been saving money all the time for years. And here's the case, you have some of good money, and you intend to buy the land. And you went to buy the land, you never did your due diligence. At the end of the day, your money is left or have been placed in jeopardy. Your money is nowhere to be found. You have landed in the wrong person's hand. And that burden, we feel for you as an institution, the Liberland Authority. If it be coming to us for redress, you should understand there are other cases that are on the plate. So we are saying to cut all matters short. Whenever you want to buy or land, please follow this procedure. Please follow this procedure as a buyer. Procedure number 1. When you want to buy the land, we are saying before turning over or before upon agreeing upon agreeing upon the amount to be paid. What do we mean? Probably you have met a man or person who said they have a land for sale, and you and that person have gone into negotiation. You have agreed to pay $5 or $10 or $5,000 or $1,000, depending on the value of that land. We are saying whenever people have reached that agreement, do not give your money immediately. Agreeing is step 1. Agreeing on the amount to be paid is step 1. Step 2 is that go and see that land that is in question that you want to buy. Go and see that land in question that you want to buy. Paul shouldn't come to say, oh, Mr. John, yeah, I heard you want a land or you're interested in buying your land. Yes. And I have a land, it's right behind here. And that land is maybe 1 acre or maybe it's 2 lots. And you have interest, you have interest. What is it? $6,000. You just take the money, check it. No, it doesn't work like that. Because we are cognizant that there are people who are claiming to be a legitimate seller or land owners, and they are not. So we are saying that before you give your money to the person who is claiming to have that land, after you have reached an agreement on what to be paid, go and see that land in question. Upon seeing the land, still do not give your money to the person in question. The next step is request for all legal documents towards that land. Ask the person, so, oh, my friend, yeah, I've seen the land. And seeing the land is one thing. After you have seen the land, maybe before requesting for that document, leave that person aside, go on that land again, ask all those surrounding that land, all those adjacent parties, all the community people that are close around that land. Ask them, oh, yeah, how are you doing? Yeah, this land, I want to have interest in the land. Who have this land? Oh, the land is for Paul too, or for John too, or for John is there. The Lord says, ask more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. And if all of those people are saying what is needed to your hearing, or what you want to hear, meaning that, yeah, if for the person that you have discussed with, then it means that you have had a clue to go to the next step. So after you have asked the community people say, yes, the land is for this person. Yeah, ask another person, the land is for the XYZ person. Ask another person. You have asked more than 2, 3, 4, 5 persons. And they are all saying one word, that indeed the person you have discussed with, that land belongs to that person. Then the next step is you meet the person. Internet, yeah, I've gone on the land, I have done some fast finding. Indeed, yeah, I'm interested from what I'm hearing. So can I get your relevant document to that land? Because the law says every land should be documented and traceable by the Republic of Liberia to the Liberian Land Authority. So if the transaction is a clear transaction, that person will not hesitate by giving you a copy of that deed. If that land is in a single person name or is in photo name as a single individual, photo or copy of the model of the deed to you. You will not hesitate. But if it is in a family name, it's another version. If it is in a family name, it means that you need to request for a series of documents. 1, you need to request for the model copy of the model deed. 2, you need to request for current letter of administration. Current letter, I repeat, current letter of administration. Because don't forget, families can change the administrator at any time. Probably they put you on the land to manage the land, and you have been doing one or two things that in the interest of the family. The family can change you. So as for current letter of administration, if a transaction is in 2024, that letter that man, capital letter that man is about to bring, it should be carrying what? 2024, now 2023. 2024. So you ask for copy of the model deed, copy of the letter of administration, current letter of administration. Then you ask for code degree of sale. Because as an administrator, if you don't have code degree of sale, the code degree of sale is that document that permitting you to sell. So if you don't have code degree of sale and you don't have letter of administration and you have seen the letter of administration and you have not seen the code degree of sale, you went ahead giving the man your money, it means that you are heading for trouble. Because that man is just a caretaker of that property. He does not have that legitimate right to sell. He doesn't. But if he presents the code degree of sale, copy of the code degree of sale to you, and a lot of administration, plus copy of the model deed, then the next step you need to do, you need to consult a counsel, a legal counsel, a lawyer. You need to find a lawyer. Because seeing the deed, you don't know those technical implications or those technical issues on the deed or like a deed carriage. You can read deed. You don't know anything about the deed. Probably I may have presented to you 500 acres of a deed, and on the reality is that on the land, it doesn't have that amount on the land. So you consult your lawyer. If you don't have money to consult a lawyer, to hire a lawyer, you come to the library authority. We are here for you. We were established to help you. That's why we have that statutory responsibility of mandate over all land-related matters within the bailiwick of Liberia. So if you don't have money to hire, a lawyer, come to the librarian authority. We are there to help you. We are there to help you. And this is what I always want to say. Bravo to our chairperson of the librarian authority, Anthony J. Adams Modiba, Senior, who is always there to ensure that the right thing at the librarian authority is achieved. So come to the librarian authority, come with the documents. It will be able to guide through the process. If you come to the librarian authority, we will tell you that yes, the land will do a search, and that search you have to pay for it as though you have fees attached, which is $25 or $30. But that fee, that amount is not much. It's not much in your sense that if you bypass the process and go do your investment, and tomorrow that document is not legitimate, or that man is not a rebel owner of that land, then at the end of the day, your huge investment is a problem. It's a serious problem. So what we are saying, come to the librarian authority if you don't have a legal counsel. If you come there, we'll tell you that we need to do a search on this document. After we shall have searched the document, and indeed that document is traceable or is found within our system, and all those information that is on that deed, that is on that document, is in compliance with what is in the system, then we will advise you that indeed this property is legitimate. All of those information that is on the property is legitimate, it's correct. Another thing, probably you want to take shortcut. You want to bypass the counselor. You want to bypass the librarian authority. You want to do your own thing. You go ahead negotiating with your land dealer. Maybe that man is in debt. That land has been indebted to the government of Liberia through taxes, you are not even informed. So you go, you do a negotiation, you pay your money to your dealer or to the person that sent the land to you. And after surveying, you go to the court for probation. If you probating, hey, we the librarian authority, we're running through our system for registration, they pop up that land is indebted. And once that land has been conveyed, once it has been transferred to you, all liabilities that is attached to that land, you take full responsibility of it. You take full responsibility of it. So there's what we say, get your legal counselor involved or get the librarian authority involved. We are there to guide you through the process. We are there to guide you through the process. So upon the search, completing the search, and that document is traceable, we advise you that the next thing is to conduct your survey. You have a surveyor. I don't have a surveyor. Many people say I don't have a surveyor. Probably can recommend somebody who will do your work and you go and have a negotiation. Because if a surveyor conduct a survey who is not a legitimate surveyor, if a person conduct a survey who is not a legitimate surveyor, it's a problem. That deed cannot pass through the system. That deed cannot pass through the system. This is why sometimes you find out some people will do your work after they have done your work, and you can't get your deed. You only grant the person, you only grant the man, 1 month, 2, 3 months, it may drain you. Because the man trying to find somebody to sign on his behalf, a legitimate surveyor or licensed surveyor to sign on that deed. And before that man sign on that deed, that man had to do a background investigation to authenticate as to whether what you are proffering is true or it has problem. Because anything that he signs on that is not in compliance with the law, he takes liability. He will be held responsible. He will be held responsible. But that's what we say. We continue to say, please, to guide your transaction, to save your time and money, always make sure to adhere to all of those best practices that the librarian authority have laid down. And that will help you throughout your process, throughout your negotiation, throughout your business. So after you shall have conduct your search. After the search, we advise actually I said, whether you have a surveyor. If you don't have a surveyor, we will recommend a surveyor to you. And you're going to do your discussion. Upon conducting a survey, this is why you see, before we leave from the station, I will read to you from the criminal conveyance law. This is a law that was passed in the year 2014. And this law frowns on illegal practices of 3 cardinal actors within the land sector. 1, the buyer, illegal buyer. 2, the seller, illegal seller. 3, illegal surveyor. There are penalties attached within this law. You will hear us reading. You can say, oh, they may make your own show, this, that. It will be read from the law. So you can be more cognizant. You can be more careful. You can be more sensitive as you go about doing your transaction. So if you are a surveyor, an illegitimate surveyor, someone who carrying tape land that is not licensed, and don't forget, there are some people who claim to be surveyor and they are not. The next time we come on the show will be read all those active surveyor names and election number. So you can be informed. There are people who are being decommissioned. Some people is no more, they're not active, inactive surveyors. But other people, some bad guys are using their lesson number to carry on activities, purporting to be that person. And probably you don't have the information. So at the end of the day, you go about doing business with them and you get injured. It's bad. It's wrong. Be aware of them. Be aware of them. So as a buyer, you need to take all of these measures into consideration. First, go on the land, see the land, don't buy land in secret. Don't buy land I have not seen. Upon seeing the land, request for all those legal instruments, those legal documents, bring it for verification. They verify it, okay, the council verify it. Get in contact with a legitimate surveyor. I will do your work. And from there, after surveying your land, the law is saying that do not keep that deed in the absence of our probation and registration. It's a problem. It's been surveying your land, you're keeping the deed. The law said the law gave you 120 days. It's a procedure law. 120 days to make sure that you probate and register your land. After surveying your land, you have 120 days, 4 months, to find money and to probate your deed and have it registered. If you don't do that, you are heading for trouble. Because be aware that there are some people who can double sell land. They say to Paul, maybe John said, I get $10,000, so for $5,000, man, just sell the land, man. I'll give him money back. The law does not support that. No, the law does not support. When you sell, when you sell, you have sell. You can't sell land more than one time. It's criminal in nature, and we'll read all of those penalties as attached by the act against the criminal conveyance of land. What is inscribed within this law, you will hear, will read it. So those are in that habit, those are in that behavior, that are in that pattern of selling land more than one time, selling one land more than one time, causing confusion, causing this conflict in our society. Be aware. When you are caught, you will be dealt with the law. When you are caught, you will be dealt with the law. So as a buyer, these are the measures that you need to take into consideration. A seller, when you are a seller, the law says, before you sell a land, before you convey a land to somebody, the law says you should make sure that indeed you are that legitimate owner of that land. Before you sell land, you can't sell something that you don't have. It's impossible. Before you sell a land, you should be the proper owner. By the law, you should be the legitimate owner of that land. You should have title to that land. I'm motor. No. Because and you are conveying that property to another person. And that person will put in that time, that money, that effort to ensure that that investment is secure. So if you can't sell land that does not belong to you, if you are in that habit, you will hear the penalty that is attached to that. If you are caught in that act, you will bear the full consequences what the law requires of you. So as a seller, make sure you are a legitimate seller. If you don't have a right to sell, don't sell. If you are a caretaker, maybe you are an administrator of a family property, Being administrator of family property doesn't mean that you have right to sell. No. If the family gave you that right to sell, then there should be a code degree of sale attached. But if the land is in your name as a single person, maybe I have my land and I want to sell it, you got 1 or 2 constraints, you have right to sell. But when you sell, it means that you cannot sell that land again. You already left your right. You already left your control. You cannot sell that land. It does not belong to you again. You don't have right over that land again. So you cannot sell it again. A surveyor. If you are a surveyor, the law says before you survey a land, there are procedures that you need to absorb. There are laid down procedures, steps that you need to absorb. This is why you see when you are a legitimate or a licensed surveyor, you just go around surveying land. Means someone hire you can survey my land. Then you just go survey without doing your due diligence. It doesn't work like that. The first thing after being contacted by a person to do a piece of job when it comes to survey, when you are a legitimate surveyor, you know your first role to play or to execute. You have to conduct your reconnaissance. You have to go on our land and do some fast finding before you survey. You have to do a reconnaissance on our land to ascertain what that person is saying, to ascertain what that girl or that lady is saying as it comes to what her ownership or her title to that land in question. I guess the land for me, then that gave me a work to do to survey that land. Then I went as a surveyor on the land to do my reconnaissance. The people say, "Oh, that land for JONAH." Then as a surveyor, you still go about conducting that survey. It's an offense. It is an offense that fell against the criminal conveyance of land. It's an offense. It's forbidden. According to the Act Against the Criminal Conveyance of Land of 2014, it's forbidden. It's illegal. It's illegal. You cannot do that. So once you are a surveyor upon your reconnaissance, the next step is you have to do publication. You cannot conduct a survey in secret. Before you conduct a survey, there should be a publication in that regard. That survey should be in a newspaper, more than one newspaper. That survey notice should be on the radio. It should be on the radio, more than one radio stations. And there should be a hand delivery. Go in the community and serve cappage to all of those adjacent parties, all those people that are surrounding that land to be surveyed. Let them be in the know. That is serve cappage. Even to the extent you have to reach those some other local authorities, the police station, the community chairperson. Everybody has to be in the know of that survey. It's not a secret thing. Survey thing is not secret. It's not society, not secret. It's a process that needs to be public, that need to be communicated, that others can be in the know of, especially those who are sharing boundaries with that land. Upon publication, before you can conduct that survey. Upon publication, before you can conduct a survey. So we are saying, our people, our listeners, please adhere to what we are saying. Please listen. Please comply to what we are saying. Because land cases, it's not only easy. Land dispute, it's not only easy. No land can bear but a lot of stuff. So to save the transaction, to save your money, to save your time, you need to ensure that your money, your time, your effort has landed on a fertile soil. Meaning all of the transactions you are doing in conformity with what the law requires. So we will go and read from the criminal conveyance, again the criminal conveyance of land. So you can listen to the offenses, the penalty attached. So it cannot be, oh, that Jonah is saying, hey, this, that. You need to know. This is the criminal conveyance of land. It says, it reads, a person is guilty of a criminal conveyance of land, a felony of second degree, if he or she conveys to another through sale, gift, or mortgage, or lease, a parcel of land that he or she has no title to by sale, gift, or inheritance, evidenced by deed, traceable to the Republic of Liberia through a lawful owner or by any other lawful means. That's why I'm continuing to say, you know, you don't have title to that land. You don't have title to that land. Then you're going ahead to sell. You are going ahead to sell. It's criminal in nature. He says a person is guilty of a third degree felony if he knowingly purchase, buyer, if he knowingly purchase a parcel of land which he knows or has reason to know does not belong to the seller or is being criminally conveyed. You know, as a seller, as a buyer, and this man are about to do business with, the man doesn't have title to that land. But still, maybe because of one or two interests, you know the man has sold the land already. Maybe I done your due diligence. You have found out that land has already been sold. Still, you still going about putting in your money. The law is saying that if you are caught in the act, you will be held responsible. Buyer, if you are caught in the act, then you are facilitating criminality, you are facilitating crime. So if you are caught in the act, you will be held responsible on this law. A surveyor is a surveyor who encourages, pursue, survey, uses his influence, or in any other way participate or conspire with anyone in a sale or purchase of a parcel of land, knowing or being in the position to know that the seller of such land has no lawful title, is guilty of a first degree felony, punishable by both a fine to be determined by the Code of Competent Jurisdiction or a prison term not less than 10 years. So the penalties are attached. You know that they learn for you. Surveyor. That's what I was saying. As a surveyor, before you carry on your survey, make sure you do your reconnaissance. Upon doing your reconnaissance will inform you as to whether indeed what you are about to shoulder, what you are about to do is legitimate, or the person who is claiming to offer you that contract is not the legitimate person. So if you have not done your reconnaissance, you just go and conduct survey. Maybe you have not even done publication, I will bring some things out. You just go about doing, conducting your survey. You are heading for trouble, and the farm is there. The penalty is attached. Then even when by saying the law is even when followed by saying a surveyor who survey a parcel of land without a notice to all adjoining parties owners, consistent with existing laws, regulation, executive order, or procedures, is guilty of a felony of third degree. That's what we're saying as a surveyor. Before you survey your land, make sure after doing your reconnaissance, make sure the laws require you to do a publication put that notice in the newspaper, more than one newspaper. Place it there. And that communication also be placed on the radio. There will be air on the radio, more than one radio station. Then those that are surrounding that land, that property, will be informed. And more besides the law, we require more to even enter the community, go to the community, and share those citations, that notice to all those adjacent parties or community dwellers that have interest in that survey. If so, you are heading for trouble. So at this point, we're taking calls and listen to our questions and concern coming from our people, our listeners. Do you have any call there coming?
No, not yet. So,
Yeah.
folks, you just listen to our brother Jonah here from the Liberia Land Authority giving you some legal direction to use when you want to purchase a land. So now let's open the line to hear from you guys. I haven't I haven't read the number yet, but people calls had already started coming in. So let's hear from this person. Good afternoon. I'm fine. Your name and where are you joining us from?
I'm calling from Johnson. Samuka is my name.
Okay, Musa, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask my brother, talking about land business, they must inform the people that in the community before the person survey the land. Supposing only have one land the person has, and the person want to divide it into two. Have land. Because they gotta go stay in the community where you gotta go over the station to announce it.
Okay, let's hold you there. Jonah will address that. Let's hear from our other caller. Good afternoon. Your name and where are you joining us from? You say your name? Okay, Evan, go ahead. Your concern, your question.
I had a land. My mother had a land. I wish the deed is there in my mother's name.
Okay.
All right, around Chocolate City. But my mother, little brother, when you got a land, the deed
Please go to the point. We don't have much time, please.
All right, the deed business, and then he woke up and sold this land to another person.
Okay. Who sold the land?
My uncle.
All right.
The land is my mother land.
Okay.
He sold the land. So my uncle sold the land.
Straight to the point, my brother. Straight to the point.
So if I want to fight this case, how can I fight it?
Okay. He will address that. Okay. So Jonah, we will hold fast to receiving call now. So you can just address the few questions that was asked from the audience.
The first question was about solving. He has a lot, and he want to solve it
Into 2 years.
His action as well to do publication. Does it require publication? Because it just between that's a land.
Yeah.
But I'm saying yes. Because you see, even if you are planting on your land, you have boundaries, you have other people.
Yeah.
If you are planting on your land, other people may pick up.
Okay.
Go your land, and you know something. But when it comes to solving, anything has to do with solving the issue of publication is important.
Okay.
It's important because if you spend a language to a lot of people getting to know that if you are not addressing with you, it's a problem.
Sure.
It's a problem. And there's another person called saying that
His mother have a land, and then maybe his mother is no more, and the deed is in his mother's name.
Yeah.
But his mother is no more around. Okay. But his uncle now is claiming that deed. Is taking control over that deed.
Yeah. So Jonah, let's hold you there. Let's hear from this caller. Good afternoon. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Your name and where are you joining us from? Okay, we lost that caller. Continue on, Jonah.
So he's asking probably because whenever a product is in your mother name or your parents' name,
Yeah.
and they are no more, maybe your pa is no more, your ma is no more, that product goes directly to the what? The children. So the uncle does not have right over that property. What is in his mother name? So probably the uncle is using another force or another means to claim that property.
Okay,
So all he can do is to come to the Brother authority.
Calls keeps coming in.
Okay.
Let's hear from this person, please. Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine. Your name and where are you joining us from?
I'm Robbie from Canada.
Okay, Robbie, go ahead.
You have a bit audible small.
And all those information will just come down and make it easier for us. You see, so that is the first thing I want to say.
Okay.
So all the information you put giving is good, but we can keep everything to us there. So when it is teachers that, it will be easier for us.
Okay. All right. Thank you. He will just that.
Can I respond to it? I think he's saying that the information are good, but
how can
it be digitized? It's interesting to inform me that the Librarian Authority had a website. I can give him the website. It's www.rla.gov.lr.
Okay.
I go over again. www.rla.gov.lr. All of this information are on our website, are on our platform.
Okay.
So you can get there.
Let's take our last caller here. Oh, sorry, we missed that caller. So Jonah just addressed those
So
questions.
there's a guy that called saying that his mother have a property and the property is in his mother name, but his mother is no more.
Yeah.
And how can uncle trying to take to claim that property? So all I can tell him is that there are two areas of redress. You can go to the court. If you are potent, financially potent, you can go to court. That's your choice. But if you want to come to the Librarian Authority to address that issue, it's good for you. We are there. So you can come to the Librarian Authority if you want to. We are there to help you. But all I can say, if what you are saying is correct, any property that is in your parents' name, that is in your parents' name, and your parent is no more, the law said that property should be transferred, or the children should take ownership of that property. So how possible will it be for your uncle who is far of being a child of your late mother or your mother and want to take ownership of that property? It's not possible. So come to the Librarian Authority. We are here to ensure that your concern is looked after.
Okay,
So it's important.
Jonah, before you make your party statement, I just have one concern.
Okay.
It is not a concern, but a question.
Okay.
Though you're using the radio to carry on this awareness,
Yeah.
and not everyone, not the woman who in the market setting
Sure.
of SEGBE, she don't have the chance to listen to radio. So, is there any measures the Liberia Land Authority is putting in to make sure this information reach to the woman selling pepper in the market and to all of relevant population of it?
Thank you very much. I love the question. You see, this is why whenever we come on the radio, we want to be grateful to our partners.
Okay.
One is the Land Material, our Swedish partners.
All right.
I can recall on the World Bank 2020, there was a road nationwide awareness that was rolled out into 72
Please be brief.
into 72 communities.
Okay.
If so or more. And this approach are very important because not everybody listen to the radio.
Okay.
So there have been plans, and even on the Island project, we have plans to go to our rural communities, to go to our people in the market, to go to schools, to go to businesses and communicate these messages. Because we have more people that are not following radio. Oma saying that maybe she doesn't have time to listen to the radio. So we will be there disseminating information through leaflets, through oral communication, and that was drama and what have you.
Okay, Jonah. Now give your party statement. What do you have to say to the public?
So I want to say thanks for listening. And let me say thanks to the Librarian Authority, through the office of the chairperson of the Librarian Authority, Honorable Attorney J. Adams Moniba, for his tireless effort to ensure that lands matter in Liberia are carefully given attention. Let me say thanks to our partners, the World Bank, and our students partner, Land Material, for a level of support. Because as it may be aware, we as a country, the issue of budgetary allocation is a challenge. So this is why I want to use this medium to call on the government of the Republic of Liberia, headed by His Excellency Honorable Waka, Jason M. Waka, to see a befitting, to see a expedient, our lawmakers, to ensure that the budget of the Librarian Authority is giving attention in terms of increasement. Because if you be backing partners and you say you are not giving attention, you're not applying effort, you don't have anything to say, this is what I bring on the table. So we are saying to solve land issue in Liberia, it's not an easy stuff. It requires funding. It requires support. So we are calling on the government to ensure that the budget of the Librarian Authority is local. It's increased to ensure that things that are relating to land issues are addressed.
Okay, thank you so much, Jonah. Thank you for the time being here. Well, folks, if you are following us, you are listening. You are listening to Freedom 87.9, and we had in studio here Jonah, were separate from the Liberia Land Authority, who were here giving you instruction on how to purchase your land. So bringing you this program is me, Veronica Moba here. Bye bye for my.
When your radio sounds better, it's gotta be Freedom 87.9 FM. When your radio sounds better, it's gotta be Freedom 87.9 FM. When your radio sounds better, it's gotta be Freedom 87.9 FM.
Power music pop.
R&B, Afro pop, old school, jazz, mellow, you name it. We've got it all on Freedom FM.
Yeah, he said I'm gonna join to go see to the women's to they get money to the so that we'll go take it from there. I said, my man, I'm only back for the same lecture.
And how can the people catch you now?